Boys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we feeling, gentlemen? How are we feeling, gentlemen? Give you guys a sec to filter in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Couple of you guys filtering in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Pump. What's up, Ryan? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, let me get the music, let me get the music going. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Something we gotta talk about here. Something we gotta talk about. So, we'll give you guys a couple minutes to filter in. And then we have to have a talk. Good morning, good morning. How are we feeling today? First like, Todd Lewis. Todd Lewis. Hey, JD, secured my first payout with 2 Lucid 25K accounts. Yo. GG's. Yeah, GG's JD. Tachyon, giving me a thumbs up. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thundercat, first time on my stream. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. We have something we gotta talk about here in a couple minutes. SUV, what's going on, John? What's up? Blue Gators, what up, what up? Yeah, we have something super serious we gotta talk about here in a minute. Pretty important. Gonna let you guys filter in, and we'll go over the news here. Got something interesting we got to talk about. So, composite, exercise the demons, the groundhogs are gone. There we go. See, look at it. Great week. Groundhogs are gone. Composite's not fighting groundhogs under his house anymore. Life's good. Printed out the contract is wild. Listen. We're going to talk about it here in a minute, Ryan. Quick recap. You can probably see it on my screen. 2 break-even trades, and then we absolutely pump. So that was fun. That was fun this morning. All right. Looks like a bunch of you guys have moved over. So, here's the deal. We got to talk about something that happened last night. We have to talk about it. I need your help. I need chat. I need everybody here to be a witness. All right? Like, everyone here is a witness. So, last night in Jaws' stream. We agreed upon a deal. I've printed it out so I can look at it every day as a reminder. And we're gonna pull it up here on screen. So important stuff, gentlemen. Important stuff. Want to recap it with you guys? I need you guys to hold us both responsible. So here's the deal. Last night, me and Jaws entered a wager. All right? Effective today, or I guess effective last night, we have entered into a legally binding wager, right? Party A, Party B, Liam and Jaws. Collectively referred to herein as the competitors, all right? All right? So, we're going to go through this real quick. Yeah, Root, shh. I may have scammed a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Anthony, what's up? All right, so, purpose. I mean, honestly, yeah, Ryan, yeah. All right, so, purpose. Whereas both competitors possess an unreasonable amount of confidence in their trading abilities, each competitor firmly believes they will inevitably violate every rule imaginable. We agree to settle this matter through a contest of skill and discipline. Market conditions, questionable life choices. So here's what matters, right? The terms. The terms. Each competitor shall trade their respective prop firm accounts. The first competitor to receive an official payout from their prop firm shall immediately and unquestionably declared the winner. All right? So not only do we get bragging rights, we get all that good stuff. Not only is the loser branded the bearer of shame, the provider of content, but here's the prize. Upon verification of the payout, the winner shall earn exclusive rights to select a shot of their choosing for the loser to consume live on stream. And here's the conditions. Chosen beverage must be legal, of course. Must be reasonably safe for consumption, of course. Must be embarrassing. All right. The loser agrees not to complain more than 3 times before taking the shot. Size are permitted. So here we go. Standard drink size. The total pour shall be standardized to 3 fluid ounces, administered across 2 separate 1.5 ounce shots rather than a single pour. Reasonably safe for consumption. There's a lot of wiggle room here. That's why, you know, so that's why this is important. That's why this is very important. Timing of the selection. The specific shot type shall not be decided in advance or during the contest. The winner shall select the shot type following the official conclusion of the contest, after the winner has been declared. So, the loser needs to consume both shots live on a co-stream with Matt, bright and early in the morning. So that's the deal. That's the deal. Obviously, sabotage, stuff like that's all prohibited. Fakes, payout, screenshots, you know, blaming the market manipulators, blaming market manipulation, all prohibited. There's some acceptable excuses, but they don't carry any legal or emotional weight, right? The spread got me. It would have worked if I held. I got wicked out. Any disputes, chat, this is where I need you. Any disputes from this agreement shall be resolved by reviewing stream VODs, consulting chat, despite your questionable reliability. And finally, if absolutely necessary, best of 3, rock, paper, scissors. All right? So, signed by both of us last night. We are officially in a legally binding agreement. So, I need a couple things from you guys. One, I need you to hold me accountable, right? We gotta get a payout here. We gotta get a payout. I can only imagine what kind of nasty shot Jaws will cook up for me. All right? 1. So, payout. 2. I need you to get in Jaws' head. All right? I need you to go in his chat during Globex. I need you to chirp him a little bit. I agree. Jamie and Tex can referee. I need you to chirp Jaws a little bit. I need you to get in his head. I need instill doubt, right? I need like a, you know, he takes a $200 loser. You're like, oh, that's not helping you with the shots, right? Right? Jaws is such a nice guy. We love Jaws, but you can be Team Jaws. That's fine. That's fine. But listen, chat. I'm gonna need some help. I also need help coming up with shot ideas. So as we trade these accounts over the next couple days, the next week, however this works, I'm sure he's gonna ask for the same. I need you guys to come up with some nasty shot concoctions. Nothing crazy, nothing you wouldn't want a buddy to drink, but I need some ideas, all right? Yeah, hot sauce and vodka, right? Something like that. So just wanted to get that out of the way. Wanted to make sure you guys knew where we're at, what's going on. All right? So I'm going to have this sitting in front of me to remind me why I'm trading. Why I'm trying to get this payout. So, just wanted to get that out of the way. How we trading? How we trading? We haven't chatted about trades yet. How we doing? I'm break even twice. Break even twice before the eventual pump. Jamie, how was this morning? What is this song? Jaws was right. This is interesting. This is an interesting playlist. How we feeling, boys? How we trading? How are the accounts doing? What are we looking for? Finish green for the first time in the week on stream. Well, GG's. I feel like you had a pretty nice timing with the whole like looking for a gap fill, right? Like, let's see, what time? Let's see, 6 a.m. my time, I guess. Yeah, so really just hunting the gap fill, playing it back up. All right. Now we begin. Now we begin. Now that that's out of the way. Anybody else? Oh, Jay, small wins today. Small wins today. There you go. 38 bucks. Made it on Spy for you. Hey, there you go. Kyle's place. Very nice. Up 160 points. Woot. Luke. GG's, man. Jay. Liam, how was your weekend? Did you play any pickup games with friends to hustle them out of their money? Listen, I may be scamming Jaws a little bit. Don't tell him I said that. I may be scamming Jaws a little bit here. But, I typically don't do that. No, I had a chill weekend. Stayed in on Friday. Did a bunch of cooking. Watched some movies, hung out. Chill Saturday. Golfed Saturday. That was nice. Chat, what do you think I shot golfing, playing 18 holes Saturday? I'm curious. Yeah, I agree. Jaws did shovel a giant lump of wasabi into his face on stream wearing a nice green wasabi hat. So he's got some cojones. 85, 82, 88. Yo. I'm liking, I appreciate your the faith in me. Birdseed 94. Yup. Shot a 94. Mildly infuriating. That's hilarious. The fifth guest, chat. You guys are dialed. USA. I mean, I want to be getting below 90. The hips did lie. The hips lied. The hips lied quite a bit. Why are we all saying numbers? Jamie, we're guessing your metabolic age. Yeah, we're guessing your metabolic age. No, I asked chat if they could guess what I shot over the weekend playing golf on Saturday. Shot a 94. It is what it is. All right. Interesting Monday. I want to take a look at the daily really quickly, because this is eyeing an entry at the red candle near 720. Let's look. Keep in mind, initial balance, high, sitting at 28,682. So, 20 points below. 20 points below. Little bit of a fall off in volume here as well. Quite interesting. Sup, Liam, are we green? No, we are break even. Took 2 longs. Would have been stopped out. Let's see. Yeah. Would have been stopped out on both of these wicks. So, I think we were up like 42 points at one point. We almost inverted this candle. I think we actually flipped this green temporarily. So we were up like 42 points looking for 50. But no, 2 break-even trades, trying to take a stab long. And then just... What is this? We gotta skip that song. We gotta skip that song. Alright. Seduction, huh? Wild. Alright. I want to take a look at the daily because it is, it's interesting what we're seeing here. I mean, we saw this kind of capitulation below that June 9th low. So we saw, you know, we came down, tested the June 9th low, wicked it, continued, wicked it again, closed back above, and then absolutely just fell through it. I mean, sweaty. On this move higher, Sweaty Tech played. Look at that. 50%. 50% Sweaty Tech played. Now pushing up. So, is there a consensus on creating a trilateral agreement? We could add an amendment? Addendum? Yeah, this holy Sweaty Tech is right. I mean, the Sweaty Tech is unreal. Like, generational entry. If this rips back up to the highs. Sweaty Tech, unreal here. I would be down to amend it. I don't know how we would do it, though, if it was like a trilateral agreement. I don't know how we would decide who takes the shot, right? Do the 2 losers take the shot? Or does the third person to get a payout? Like, is it like a first, second, and third place takes the shot? Two losers take the shots. SUV just wants chaos. Okay, dude. SUV's like, how about all of you take the shots? And they're all gross. 2 people suffering is more entertaining. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Point of control flip and MNQ. A lot of volume up here. Probably not an NQ, though, right? Surely. Oh, point of control flip's interesting. Thundercat. You know, I didn't really think about that last night while we were making the agreement, and then Jaws signed his life away. So, you know what? It's a little late for that. I kind of scammed them. But, that being said, I'm going for a max $2,000 payout on my accounts. So, I will not be taking, like, just a small payout to declare victory or whatever, right? But I did scam him a little bit last night. But hey, man, he signed his life away. I didn't force him to sign. I didn't force him to sign. It's the status on the accounts right now. So we're in the 5 copy traded Apex accounts in $500 of drawdown. So I need to make quite a bit of money to get payouts here. I will absolutely be requesting the bare minimum payout just to win. Play your own game. I mean, that's fair, exactly. So, you know, giving him a bit of a chance here. Giving him a bit of a chance. It's not like we're $200 off a payout or anything. I got a long ways to go here. Tradeify account, not so much. Tradeify account's doing very well. Tradeify Lightning funded is quite healthy, but I don't tend to trade that as much, so. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see how this plays out. Chat, do me a favor. There are a ton of you in stream. Hit the like button. Maybe we run a giveaway today. Maybe not. Maybe we do. Hit the like button. Give me a reason to want to run a giveaway. Besides the fact that I love Been liked. SUV, I know you're good for a like, bro. I know you're good for a like. SUV's the dog. SUV's a dog. SUV likes to stream the night before. Got the dog in him. There we go. Thundercat. Appreciate you. Preach. We all liked but don't want a giveaway? Whoa, speak for yourself. I mean, hey, I'll take the like. You don't want the giveaway. That's odd. I think he's like baiting me into running it. I think I'm getting like, I think it's some reverse psychology thing that Jav is doing over here. Jav? Composite, fighting the good fight. Any good setups? I tried to take a trade earlier. Tried to get in a pullback here down to the... Yeah, I'm getting baited. I think that's what's happening. Took a pullback off the -2 standard deviation. Wicked up pretty violently. I was looking for 50 points. We ended up like trading into like... Not quite sure, like 12 or 13. I was looking to get out at 17, and then came back down, stopped me break even. We could probably see on the 1 minute, actually. Yeah, let's look on the 1 minute. Gotta be quicker than that. Yeah, so... Yep. We were like 47 points, looking for 50, so... That is what that is. Quick break even. And then looking for another test of that level. Long, wicked up. Quick to move to break even. Glad I did. We would have been stopped out. We pump. We come back down to that level one more time. And we're off to the races. So took a couple stabs at it so far. ATR is relatively chill for compared to last week. Jove is the master. The master. Yeah. Got quite a few of those in chat here. Number 2, and you have proof. I mean, hey. Yeah, we ATR sitting at 50, so kind of, I don't know. Last week on Friday, ATR was like 85, and then it dropped down to like 65, 70. So ATR peaked today at 65. ATR is now down 48.50. So getting follow through on these trades is going to be the name of the game here. Going to be a little difficult. I mean, I actually don't mind a close back above volume point of control here. Let's look. Close above volume point of control, retest of it, and continuation higher, depending on what is going on with ES, which has already tested volume point of control and is now taking the highs. Interesting. Wow, tapped you. 770, then ran right back up. Yep. What is that white line on your chart? Must be support, I guess. That is initial balance high at 26 or 28,684. That's initial balance high. Initial balance low, way down here in hell. 300 and something points lower. Yeah, so initial balance, volume point of control, volume profiles. That's all we really got. And VWAP, of course. Good old VWAP. But we are looking at MNQ. Typically, when looking at VWAP, the volume point of control, or initial balance, I like to look on the NQ, just because that is the true contract. We'll call it that. Delta holding up. I would not mind a close above retest. Although there probably is a cheap trade down here, like entering at 70? 70 would have been a good entry. I don't mind a 65, like a 65 bid. It's out of the way. Kind of taking the taking the -2 standard deviation, a little lower actually, but 65 puts my stop well out of harm's reach. Looking for a break of the highs. Do we come down there and grab that level? Not sure, but wouldn't mind a quick grab of that level, bidding it back up into the highs. I mean, if we bid 65, we'd essentially be looking for a break of the session high and just a little bit of a push back up into 815. So, don't think we're going to get it. I think the volume point of control level is much more likely to play out, so we still might take that. That is still on the table, so... Okay. Interesting. Don't like that. Going to move this break even quickly. That was weird. No interest in sitting in this. That was super odd. Move that break even. What a bid, huh? I mean, well-placed bid. That's why we do it. Don't like what I just saw, though, so quick to break even is fine there. Alright, well, we're in. We're in break even. Look at that -2 standard deviation playing almost perfectly, huh? Probably gonna get stopped break even here, but, came down, wicked, filled it. Great fill. ES got slapped. Yeah, I kind of figured ES got slapped off the highs. ES getting slapped off the highs scares me a little bit. So I was like, you know what? We're moving straight to break even. Might play out. Who knows? But felt a little heavy, so. We're in, we're out. No harm. No harm done. Let's see if this made sense in hindsight. What was our stop? 40? I mean, we still had plenty of room. We really took no heat there. Took no heat, so... Maybe we should have stayed in? I'm not sure. A quick jerk down like that with some selling pressure. Delta kind of just... Delta really didn't fall either. I did not like seeing the standard deviation curve sloped to the right. So we're in quick, out quick. Looks a little bit heavy, but really a break of these lows is what invalidates it. And if we don't do that, I mean, wick back up, continuation higher, I could see it. So who knows? Who knows? But an entry like that always scares me a little bit, right? That really violent fill typically means you're going to wick higher. So if you were looking for a base hit there, looking for 10 points, you would have gotten it, right? Quick wick lower and pop back up. But in terms of follow through, looks like we're approaching 40 pretty quickly. So happy with that break even. In hindsight, that's a damn good break even. And a good bid. Happy with that bid. I'll bid that there every day of the week. Good trade management. Now we're just kind of dumping. So that's what I was afraid of with that quick move down. Not really sure what came in and did that. We didn't sweep the highs in NQ. We did sweep the highs in ES. Coming back down into volume point of control on ES. Interesting spot. I mean, do we catch a bid down here a little lower? Do we shake out some longs and catch a bid and continue to grind higher? Initial balance would be quite an interesting spot. Trump. That's also what I was thinking about. What did Big Man say? What did the big man say? Let me go to Truth Social, get hit with 13 ads before being allowed to look at his tweets. See, chat, this is why we need to come together. We need to buy the Truth Social API, and we need to get the news 10 seconds before it's available. Oh, quite a lengthy one here. All right. Chat, reading time. Anybody else do popcorn reading in like elementary school? Where you would like toss around a ball and everybody would just pick a different couple sentences. Iranian leadership is unbelievably duplicitous. Yo, that's a 13 13-point word score right there. Wow. Iranian leadership is unbelievably duplicitous. They ask for a meeting. Some would say beg. Talks begin with more scheduled in the immediate future. And they say openly and proudly that they're not having any discussions, and that nothing's being talked about, and that they're only dealing with Oman. Then they go on to give their usual blather in saying the Strait of Hormuz will be operated powerfully by them when it is already completely controlled by the United States Navy in our blockade. Or as some say, the United States of wall steel? The United States Wall of Steel. Yo. Holy Claude. Nothing gets through Iran unless we want it to, and nothing will get through unless a deal or total surrender is accomplished. Whether Iran wants to admit it or not, they are in fact talking of a solution to a problem that they have caused for decades. Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. Thank you for attention to this matter. Damn. All right, well, look at that. Truth Social wants to send you notifications. No thank you. And buyers come back in and we bid this thing right back up. Market said, I don't care. Markets don't care. Ha. Yeah, they don't care at all. Interesting. Anyway. Chat, what accounts are we trading this week? What are we trading? Are we trading something new? Are we trading the same accounts? Are we in funded accounts? Are we trading evals? What are we looking at? What are we trading? I'm copy trading 5 Apex funded accounts and a Lightning Tradeify funded account. And I will be getting a few Lucid daily payout evals as well. Those are super cool. So definitely looking to trade those. Lucid Flex. Funded. Lucid Flex on them. Ooh. Luke Hazard. About to go for a flex. There you go. Hey. Link in the pin chat. tbm.gg/Liam. Gets you the best code. TBM. Best discount code. Always on any of the props. Copy trading 3 Apex funded. 5 evals. Very nice, sir. 4 Apex evals. 50Ks. There we go. There we go. Appreciate you, Luke. You the man. Yeah, I just dropped in chat. Follow that link. Tons of resources, cool stuff, streamer schedule. Get to know a little bit about me. All brand new. Fun stuff. So make sure you head over there, check that out. Especially if you have any questions about those flex accounts. I know some of the guys have traded them. Ton of information on the site. Check that out. Is that a linear regression? It is. So on the right side, we are looking at a 22-tick range chart. There's a linear regression being plotted against the 100 candles. And then there is a standard deviation being projected off of that linear regression based on price movement. So, +1, +2, +3, -1, -2, -3. Use it to size entries in trend, trying to bid the -2 or offer the +2 in an uptrend or a downtrend. In hindsight, it's a beautiful looking chart, but okay, I had legal GPT write a new agreement. Very nice, very nice. Is this what it feels like to be like a lawyer? You just like, you're like, oh, I redrafted, insert legal document. I redrafted the legal document, sent it back over. I love the deviations. Yeah, I've, for everything, with every indicator, I prefer to use indicators as context, right? There is no... Ooh, Tradeify 50K select? Very nice. Very nice, sir. Mizzy, how you liking those? I haven't, I mean, because I got the Lightning funded, I haven't actually traded a Tradeify eval. So I'm not as familiar with the rules. But what I was saying, TJ, is, I don't know, I like to use indicators and charts as context. The only thing, at the end of the day, that matters is price and the way you take your trades and the structure behind your trades and the equity curves. So, that being said, sometimes this thing can look beautiful, right? A pullback into the -2 at 28,740 right now, it'd be lovely. But indicators, yeah, odds enhancer. Absolutely, Bert, I agree. It's context, right? End of the day, an indicator is context. It is not always right. It is lagging. You know, MACD looks right after the move is played out, but using it to get in the move is hard. This indicator oftentimes looks really nice. So just bid the -1 and then sell it here and then bid it again. In hindsight, it looks like it works. So important to make that distinction, but looks like you already trade like that. So good on you. Let's see, what did Jaws say? Let me know your thoughts. If you wanted anything changed, I'll throw it in. It's very bare bones compared to the prior, so if I'm missing something, give you a shout. Heard. All right, we'll check out the amended contract in a little bit. Gonna get Jamie involved. Hasn't been one stream that you haven't mentioned the D2F? D to F. Direct to funded? Hey, we love the direct to funded. Hey. It was free. Nothing beats free. Nothing beats free. Speaking of free, where do you think I got it? In a giveaway during match stream. Insider trading. No, I know. Listen. Yeah, Ryan, I kind of figured. Listen, man. Not all of us can be winners, you know? For someone to win, there's got to be a loser. Not my fault that that's you. Think about it. No, all things aside, and it's a Philly guy. Hey, whoa. I could be like a Dodgers fan, okay? I could be the reason the MLB doesn't play a single pitch next year, or there isn't a single pitch next year. All right, whatever. Philly, y'all don't like us, we don't care, you know? Exactly, some people were born goated. Yes, Ginger trades. See? Ginger sees, Ginger gets it. Some people were just born goated, all right? I mean, yeah. Listen, I'm slowly inflating the ego. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. All right, boys. Want to get an entry here. Did 40 play? 40 did not quite play. Yuck. Standard deviation move up to 45 anyway. All traders fail. I mean, that's... Thank you, Jaws. Thank you, sir. I mean, that's the big thing, right? Like, we don't talk about that enough. It's like, yeah, all traders do fail, right? Like, losing is 100% part of trading. Get used to it. Trades lose. Ideas lose. You're going to be wrong. Based on how you trade, you might even be wrong more than you're right. It's not what matters. Discipline, understanding of how the money plays out in terms of an equity curve over the long run. Oh, I'm a Steelers fan, so we have that tension. Yikes, man. Yikes. Also, yikes to being a Steelers fan. That stinks. No offense. But, like, ooh. That must be a little bit of a... That's, like, kind of torture. Granted, being an Eagles fan has been torture for a long time. But It's only started to get good over the last like 5 years, since like 2017, since Nick Foles absolutely sent Tom Brady packing. All right, Jaws, let me I'm gonna check that out, Jaws. I will hit you in Discord. We're gonna review that right now. I will hit you in the Discord. And we can oh, here we go. Okay. So just an amendment to the original contract. I see. Yeah, say goodbye, Jaws. Say GG's, Jaws. Thanks for popping in. I'm not wrong, the market is. Well. All right, so here is the amendment. So, superseding agreement, mutual payment agreement entered into by Jaws, Liam, and Jamie. Upon execution, it replaces and nullifies any prior agreement signed between Jaws and Liam concerning the same competition. Okay. The first contestant to achieve a payout shall be declared the winner. All remaining contestants shall be designated losers. After a payout has occurred, the winner shall choose what the loser must drink on a co-stream with Matt. Each loser shall consume 2 separate 1.5 ounce shots, 3 ounces total. Boys, we're getting drunk at 8:30 a.m. Central, apparently. I don't know. Great. That's not. Wow. Okay. The winner may not choose the drinks until after the payout has been achieved. Force majeure. A contestant shall be held responsible for delays or inabilities to compete resulting from events beyond reasonable control. Shall be. Including, but not limited to, loss of electricity, major health issues, okay? Cat walking on the keyboard, natural disasters, fat fingering, understood. Complaints that may be heard but are not of legal consequence. Whining, blaming market makers, understood. Conduct. Contestants may not complain about market makers more than twice per calendar day. Steal or hide any contestant's mouse or keyboards. Intentionally cut electricity to other contestants. Yeah, I'm gonna fly over to the UK. I'm gonna find Jamie, and I'm gonna cut the power to his house outside so he can't get a payout. Okay. All right. I will sign that and send that back over to you boys. I like it. Trilateral agreement. Ginger, my money's on Fred. LOL. I mean, yeah, Fred always wins, man. Fred always wins. It is what it is. We try. All right. What happens if you breach the contract? True, there is no punishment. I think, honestly, if we breach the contract, it's just shame. Shame. And then we got to deal with chat reminding us every day that we breached the contract, you know? That's rough as it is, so. Auto loss. Chat, how are we doing on likes? How we doing on likes? I want to run a giveaway today. We got a ton of you guys in here. I want to run a giveaway. If you breach, then you take everyone's drinks? You guys are preying on our downfall. You just want to see us struggle. It's like, you want to see this. This is what you want to see. You want to see Jaws. You want to see the Jaws wasabi shot. You want to see that. That's what you want to see. Yeah, Birdseed, we're not sticking crazy to most of the contracts just for fun. First to take a payout gets off the hook. You can have a fry cook's wage as a day trader, though. The fun part about day trading is you can make negative money. It's one of the few jobs in the world besides like entrepreneurial jobs or like startups or think like marketing heavy campaigns where where it's like money in equals customer, purchase. It's one of the few jobs where you can show up to work and lose money. So it's not for the faint of heart, I'll tell you that. Likes. Very nice, very nice, very nice, sir. Thank you. Delta just grinding higher. Bit of a delta no, not a bit of a delta divergence. Still quite lower from that sell-off up here pre-Trump news. But fun stuff. New week. 5 more days. Plenty of time to take trades. Being patient. So far, 3 break-even trades that have prevented us from losing $250 each time. So, happy with my decision to move to break-even. Just not getting the follow-through. Not finding the right spots. This could be interesting. Quite interested in a rebid of... Let's see. This is sitting at 60. Don't think 60 is going to happen. Don't like 60. Interested in a rebid of 70, the -1 standard deviation. Let's take a look at NQ. I want to see a strong close above volume point of control here. If we close above volume point of control and do not take the high, I'm going to bid volume point of control looking for a pump up through the highs of the day. I think that's the plan. Setting new highs in ES, which has been the story of last week. ES just holding up stronger, really. So, interesting stuff. Alpha Prime coming back in here to spread his bearish propaganda. Alpha, you know what? I admire your commitment. I admire your commitment to the short side, sir. I admire it. Markets do go up into the right typically, but I do admire your commitment. Perma bear. I like it. Conviction. A lot of conviction there. All right. Interesting. Oh. We gotta wake up a little bit. Little sluggish on a Monday morning. Gotta wake up a little bit. Get it going. Well, yeah, listen to Nightbot. Give his streams a thumbs up and subscribe. I agree. Nightbot knows what's up. Interesting spot here. I mean, ATR is falling off a cliff, right? So maybe we move into a full mini here shortly. I mean, that might have been the play. A full mini off a volume point of control, right? 80 to only take 4 points of drawdown. I say bull, open strong. Wish you could use TOS to separate linear regression charts. Perma bear for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Alpha Prime popped into chat, spread his bearish propaganda, and disappeared. So, yeah, that was the entry. Wow, that was the entry. Volume point of control with a mini. Giving myself 12.5 points of drawdown. I would have only needed 25 points. Did we get to... nope. We'd be looking at break even here. Just no follow through, man. NQ's wants to go higher. It's just, I don't know. Lot of long wicks below each candle. I mean, I guess that should be a good place to get in terms of, like, you know, bidding with the standard deviation contract or standard deviation, but just haven't seen it. Just haven't seen it. Do we just bid 80 and let it ride? Some large orders come in. A lot of volume printed up here. Oh, he is still here. There it is. True. Very true, Alpha. Very true, sir. Very true. Do we just do the, it's all range? I mean, in some sense it is, yeah. Do we just do the two-head thing here and just say bid it? Do we just bid this? Like, what's the -2? 66? I'm assuming once we put in a little bit more volume, it'll be like something like 70 on the, you know, because it's continuously updating. I wonder if we just do like a, don't even think about it. If we don't even think about it, we just bid 70, let it ride. Basically looking for a pullback into the -2, bidding 70. We shall see. Looks like we might get filled, actually. Coming down to our entry. Plenty of room on the stop. Although we are asking for quite a bit of follow-through. 290,000. Hey, I'd like to see 290,000 too. 29K is an interesting spot. I agree. Reject off of 29K. Came down to the -1. Did not come down to the -2 and 70. Interesting. All right. Do we need to just be more aggressive here? Is the question. ATR down to 42.9. We're getting into mini territory. We're certainly getting into minis territory, at least for my system. So, interesting spot. Pulse check, chat. How we feeling? Do we like what we're seeing today? Are we disgusted by the price action? Do we like the price action? Are we green? Are we red? How's the start to the week going? How's our mental capital doing? Point of control. Flipped on MNQ. Moved up, adjusted up 10 points. 20 points? 10 points. When you move to break even, do you move your actually to break even, or do I move to cover fees? That's a good question. Typically, I will move. It depends on if it's tight or not. Like, I don't mind moving to break even to cover the fees and just being like a point or two in the money. But at the end of the day, like, you know, when I'm on 5 micros, who cares if I lose 12 bucks, right? Like, break even's break even. 12 bucks, 10 bucks. We're trying to make 500. The big thing is that I'm not losing $250 because I'm uncomfortable in the trade watching how it plays out. So, well, there's a break of the highs. Ranging point of control just shows range. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it depends. It depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I don't want to give back that, you know, couple bucks. But again, green, but just hate the grind. Yeah, man. Feel that. Well, took off without us. We bid 70, came on down to 74. Got close. Fair trades. What up, what up? Got a little, you know, we tried. We tried to bid it. Let's take a look at NQ. Did point of control adjust up? Not yet. Point of control did not adjust up to 95-ish. Let's go Bulls. Sweaty. Yeah. All right, Sweaty. Where did we get long this morning? How many points are you up? Sweaty's gonna go, I'm 320 points in the green. Holy, I was wrong. You were right. 50-50. Hey, it's either up or down, man. Either up or down. Alpha not a bear anymore? Yeah, man, alphas, we're slowly turning alpha into a bull. Uh-oh, he's angry about it. He's bitter. He's very bitter, but we're slowly turning him into a bull. Sweaty got long, 28,320. Dude, I hate this guy. This guy's nuts. It's in spec trades. All right, gentlemen, if you're not in the Discord, hop in the Discord. If you've taken trades today, I'm going to toss the link in chat. It's also in the description. Toss your trades in the spec trade tab, and we'll check it out. We'll go over it in a little bit here. I'd like to go through some of your guys' trades. Make sure you include things like price and time. Don't just screenshot 6 candles and expect me to understand what the heck's going on. Spec trade. Ooh, Tachyon took a nice trade. This guy, dude. Sweaty, how many days in a row have you taken trades like this? I mean, it's still a nice trade. Still 100-something points. Still 100-something points. This guy, bro. This guy. Very impressive, Sweaty. GG's, brother. Yeah, GG's Sweaty. GG's Sweaty. Listen, if there's one thing that's for certain, GG's Sweaty. SUV, post your trades, bro. I agree. I agree. We want to see him. He caught another 300-plus pointer? No shot. Linear regression, better for investments and swings? Yeah, for sure. All right, coming down to the -2 here, though. 75? Do we bid that? Do we bid 75 like an absolute mad lad after a sweep of the highs? I don't know. Just posted in spec trades? Lovely, thank you, sir. Do we bid that? Feels a little wild, huh? Sweep of the high, then immediately bid it after it comes... I don't know. Looking at 76 for an entry. Yeah, I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge here. Delta falling off. Delta doing whatever Delta's doing here. Some selling came in at the highs, which I actually don't mind. I'd like to see buyers just step in size here. A classic Jaws trade, some consolidation at the highs, and then... Did not come down to 75. Did not fill at the -2. Wicking back up. Interesting. Interesting. All right, what do we got? 28,955. I'll be paying attention. Yup. Yeah, Ajay, that's the story of my life, brother. Coming down, failing to get the bid. And the second test of it is quite scary. I don't know how I feel on the second test, right? Like, I like to come down, slap into the level, grab it, and yeah. We shall see. All right, let's look. Let's look here. Mr. SUV posted in spec trades. What do we got? Yeah, guys, get in the Discord. Get in the Discord. We want to see your trades. Show off a little bit. Ew, bro. What? That is gross. That is gross. SUV. Czar, toss in the Discord, bro. SUV, what are we doing? Absolute madman out here. Yo, shout out the Tradeify boys putting up big numbers. I'd just like to point that out. I'm seeing big numbers on the Tradeify charts, so shout out the Tradeify boys. Holy. Holy. What's up with this? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just getting filled on 3. Holy. You know the, you know in Wolf of Wall Street? You know Wolf of Wall Street, oh my god. Matthew McConaughey? The phone? He goes, holy. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now looking at this. Beautiful. Beautiful, sir. Excellent trade. Caught some down here. Claimed the highs. Got long. So is the cheat code just to get long at market open? Do I just wake up and just click buy? Got stop break even on the first attempt, yeah. Is it... Do I just blind buy the open? Am I missing something? Wow. Well, good trades, gentlemen. Very nice trades. Very, very, very nice trades. GG's. GG's all around. PDH. Yeah. GG's. Buy at the open tomorrow and try it. No, don't do that. 50-50. I think the key is smaller size, right? The key is like a wide stop, smaller size, and getting into these trades as it continues longer, right? Getting in on the pullbacks. Message redacted. Oh, what? TJ, now you want me to do it? Have you been convinced? Use wide-ass stops? Yeah. 80-point stops. Wow. TBM Trading Cup would be phenomenal. Phenomenal. For TBM merch? Ooh. The TBM Trading Cup, tracking profit and loss for TBM merch. Winner gets a bunch of merch. I mean, that would be sick. That would be fire. Logistically, I don't know how we would set that up or how like that works. But as a concept, that'd be sweet. The TBM Cup. Tomorrow is Turnaround Tuesday, so it's a sell the opening push. Okay, Todd. So Monday, Mega Pump Monday. Turnaround Tuesday. What's Wednesday? We have absolutely no clue where it wants to go Wednesday. 300-point Thursday. And F, I blew my account Friday. What do we think? What the fuck? Wednesday? Yeah, literally. Don't endorse anyone, though. Hey. Hey. Alrighty. Chat, how are we looking on likes here? A reminder, guys. Oh, what a pump. Okay. Chat, these likes are pathetic, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there. We don't have a like goal for giveaways anymore. No like goal. No like goal. But, that being said, to enter the giveaway, you gotta like the stream, and you gotta hang out. There's some other requirements now, so... No bots, man. Gotta hang out. Gotta hang out. Gotta like the stream. Kristen, gave you a like. Appreciate you. Composite pathetic, that's my word. Composite out here battling groundhogs and reminding stream to like Reminding chat to like. I mean, the homie. The Z Concept, hello. Hello to you too, sir. Hello to you too. Whoa. 28,719.83 pivot pullback bounce on the dot. NQ maybe? Tell Matt that VWAP's bad if it's not anchored. How about you tell Matt that VWAP's bad if it's not anchored? 0.83 is crazy. My like isn't pathetic. I agree. You know what? Your like is valued. Your like is valued here on this channel. Thank you for your continued support in chat. You, the viewer, make this possible. Lovely attitude. Thank you, Solo Trader. Thank you, sir. Ginger, notice my like. Oh, it's noticed. Some resistance based on last week's levels. You know what's crazy? In the last, we haven't had much to look at in terms of like levels of resistance. Because we were kind of breaking new lows, right? So looking at the daily, I mean, we were slow grind up for a couple months. We were just in uncharted territory down here, right? Finding resistance and you know, levels of consolidation down here. Next stop was like what? You know, next stop was 25,800. So, although the sweaty fib did work, but that being said, you know, I'm interested to see how Danny trades this because we have a ton of look back, right? A lot to the left to look at. Fits his trading style more, but there's a lot over to the left to look at for him. So, interesting stuff here. Definitely interesting. Tons of levels, areas of resistance, stuff we might run into. So, ES, new all-time high by the end of the month. Boys, I would just like to... I'm tossing it out there. We tossed the 200 SMA on here. My prediction, last Wednesday, 31K. 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 I do trade a personal account. That's all I will say about that. I'm really thinking about it. That's all I'm saying. We drew this on here. We drew this on here. SUV, I'm trying to put you and Sweaty to shame, all right? All right? 300 points? Nah. Nah. How about 2,000 points, huh? How about 3K points? All right? We're calling out 31K. We're calling it out. I know, imagine. Gnarly. There's a guy on Instagram who I saw got long at 27,290. Basically, right down here, got long with like 3 contracts in, I think, a personal account with like 70K in it or something. And he's just riding it. He said he's riding it to all-time highs. So, gonna long a paper trade so you can flex the 3K point trade. Hey. NQ or MNQ? NQ, sir. NQ. That guy's a wild man. You have to have a lot of margin, too, in order to take these positions, especially to hold overnight and over the weekend. Over weekend margin, especially when you're in profit, continues to scale, I think, with CME, so it's a little rough. It's a little hard to, or it doesn't continue to scale to account for profit, so an incredible amount of money. I mean, do we pull up the calc? Chat, let's get the calc up. Calc. Let's get the calc up. Calc. 3,000 points times... Get my handy dandy calc. 3,000 points times 4 times 5, so times 20. That seems wrong. Times 3. $180K on an account with 70K in it. If it runs to all-time highs for that guy. Wild. Yeah, you need easily $30,000 in an account to get enough margin to try to hold this thing. But yeah. That guy's probably having heart palpitations right now. Although I think he's up quite a substantial amount of money, so. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't sleep either. If I'm floating 100 grand in profit, I'm not sleeping. You guys would see me on stream like all like disheveled and like stressing. Do we have a like goal today? You'll get your mom on here? Yeah, go around to every device in the house and hit like. No. We are not running a like goal. That being said, we do want to run it. You know what? Yeah, listen to SUV. 700 likes. 700 likes. I'll shave my eyebrows. No, that's a joke. Chat, that's a joke. We will not be doing that. No like goal today, but I do need to see some likes before we run a giveaway. That being said, if you don't like the stream, you won't be eligible to receive the giveaway anyway. Browless Liam? Oh, God. Talk about a jump scare. Talk about a jump scare, chat. Yeah, there's some requirements now, so make sure you're in chat. Make sure you say what's up. Make sure you like the stream. If you want a chance at winning the giveaway we run in a little bit. All right. Relax. No eyebrows are being shaved. Also, no offense. Ain't no way you guys get 700 likes. I'm sorry. But that's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. You're not capable. Matthew Owens explains it's the best. It's all math. Yeah, man. It is. All math. We've talked about that quite a bit in stream too, like talking about the you want to bet? No, I do not. But if we did. Liam, didn't see you trade before. Can you explain your style, what you look for briefly? Thank you in advance. Of course I can, Solo Trader. And then this will connect a little bit to whoever was calling out the math. So there's kind of two things I think about when I take trades. There's the entry side of it, and then there is the... Yeah, let me turn on the bot farm. Don't do that. There is the entry side, right? How I'm taking entries. And then there is the other side, which I think is equally, if not more important with props, is the understanding of how your trades play out mathematically and understanding your equity curve, right? So math, we'll start with the equity curve side. So I trade 50K accounts. What I am looking for is I only trade a fixed risk reward system. That way I can understand what each trade will do to my account in the long run. Just helps me understand what I'm looking for, what I'm risking, stuff like that. I trade a 2-to-1 fixed risk reward at all times. Granted, there's some exceptions, but a 2-to-1 fixed reward. I look for $500 and I risk $250. Okay? When taking these trades, based on the 2-to-1, I know that as long as I am trading mathematically above 33.333 repeating success, as long as my success rate is above 33.3333334 repeating or whatever, that in the long run, across a million trades, I will make money. I will make money, right? That's the idea. It's just math. It's just math. That's how it works. That being said, my entry yields about a 50% success rate in that 2-to-1 risk-reward system. So if I stick to my system and I avoid consecutive drawdowns and I avoid risk of ruin, which you can also calculate mathematically, if I, avoid stacking, 10 losses in a row, which can happen, it's very possible, with a 50% success rate in a 2-to-1 risk-reward system, I make money across the long term. That being said, hey, welcome. Welcome, welcome. That being said, that is just the... Wow, this thing's just pumping, huh? That is just the mathematical side of things, how I treat the props. The way I take entries is I look for a pullback to the -2 standard deviation on a linear regression on the 22-tick range chart. So this is a linear regression being plotted against the last 100 candles. This is the indicator, for anybody that's curious. I look for identifiable trend, and I look for a pullback to the -2 standard deviation, where I will then bid, or I look for a pullback in a downtrend to the +2 standard deviation, where I will offer. Always risking $250, always looking to gain 500, that 2-to-1 we talked about. That being said, when ATR is below 40 on the 5-minute, I will trade a mini, and when ATR is above 40 on the 5-minute, I trade a 5 micros. So I expand my stops based on how much the market is moving. So say the market's moving more volatile, like it's a more volatile market, we expand the stops and the take profit. Holding long from 760. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Of course you are, Sweaty. Blue chips. John, something very exciting just came across my desk. Okay, John? John, do you have 5 minutes to talk about this, John? Aerodyne International, a startup out of California. All right, John? Solo trader? Of course. Yeah. Pedantic risk approach. Yeah. It's just easier to understand what the curve, right? Like, there's no need to overcomplicate it. And granted, you can do calculations to understand, like, how variable risk affects an equity curve. But it's just so much easier on a prop firm level, right? You're handed a set of rules. Create a system to beat it. That's it. Up 660, not able to pull the trigger on any of these pullbacks, not wanting to give back the bag, but missing out on a lot. Yeah. It's just ripping. Delta, look at Delta. Look at Delta here. Orders coming in size, small size. ES ripping, NQ following. Man, that point of control long. Ajay, we got screwed down here, my man. We were both looking at it. We were both looking at the 76, 75 entry. Came down to 78 and ran, sir. We would be very happy. We would be very happy right now. Almost got it. Almost got it. Chat, what's up with these likes, dude? Chat. Hey, to each his own, TJ. To each his own. All right. Yeah, would have been a nice start to the week for sure. I mean, hey, I'm break even. I'm looking at 3 break-even trades here. Break even, ran, break even, ran. Thanks, TJ. That warms my heart. That warms my heart. Need more red meat in the diet? Who needs more red meat in their diet? Deficient. All right. Want to keep going in the flexes with no consistency? Hard. Yeah, dude. The no consistency, I just want to fire into that thing. Dude, this drop is going crazy. This is an absolutely absurd song. What's going on right now? Stream beats. Okay. Waking me up a little bit. We're awake. We're awake. We're living. It's Monday. It's Monday. We're awake. We're live. Let's have a green week. No more Sleepy Liam. No more Sleepy Liam. He's gone. Man, I want to get in here badly. ATR down to 37. We're in mini territory here. Yeah, we're in mini territory. Let me mark out good old let's see. Let me mark out initial balance. Not that ATR is overfitted. I mean, the nice thing with ATR is it's, right, it really doesn't matter what period ATR look back you're using. Using it as a metric against itself, right? Weighing ATR against itself in terms of, is ATR above or below a price in comparison? Like, is ATR elevated or is it not elevated? Versus using ATR as an actual number to decide, stop placement or stuff like that is, it really doesn't matter what ATR you're using if you find a way to compare it against itself. Feels like we should be... Yeah, I agree. ATR, I mean, we're just grinding higher. Dude. What are these... What is this beep boop dubstep going on right now? Beep boop beep bop. A lot of buying. A lot of buying up here. I mean, the majority of this volume being set up above the highs that we kind of broke through earlier. Buying. Some selling, actually, but, I mean, sizable buying. A lot of it getting absorbed. 0.5 ATR keeps you at about 1 standard deviation of movement. Keeps you from setting a 50-point move when it's more like a 10-point move. Yeah. Yep. I mean, in effect, I'm using ATR in a similar way, right? We're not... Dude. Oh, that gets me every time. That gets me every time. Not the composite operator's favorite music. Talking in the third person, I see. There we go. The beep boop beep bop drop. Um, can't be mad at the price action today. Last, no real pullbacks to levels and interest. Yeah. $28,800 even, maybe? 28,800 even, although down into the top, you know, the peak of this volume below it. Volume point of control sitting below it. A little scary. Yeah, Todd, I don't know. I like ATR. I trust you. You got this. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Do I see it going higher or lower from here? We're only up 1.5% on the day. I mean, we're smoothly above initial balance. Dude, this music's crazy. I gotta skip this one. Sorry. 1 sec. You know, there's plenty of room higher. Plenty of room higher. That being said, you know, we have put in a ton of volume up here. We have put in a ton of volume up here. Could I see us coming back down into initial balance high? Maybe. Could I see an afternoon mean reversion? Maybe. Do we just keep pumping and grinding higher? Also, maybe. We're in a, I took a look earlier this morning. We are in a negative gamma exposure environment. So, as price continues higher, dealers and market makers are forced to buy. Might be what we're seeing. Who knows? Who knows? 820 seems like a good spot to enter. Yeah, lower lows. Okay. Well, my chart just died. Cool stuff. I like it. Maybe that's an omen. My volume profile just decided to disappear. That's cool. Thank you, Tradeify. Interesting. Maybe it doesn't want me to go long off of value area high. What happened to my volume profile? What was that? Oh, maybe I had an issue. Maybe I had an internet issue. Maybe I buffered and it smoked my volume profile. Uh-oh. It is absolutely raining cats and dogs here, so not good. Yeah, or let's see. Can we re-add it? Profile color white, background white, upper value line. Lower value line. Oh. Point control, yellow, upper value area. All right, we're back, chat. We're back. Yeah, if I reconnect, the volume all gets wiped. Oh, like, are you talking like all the printed volume goes away? Almost like if you're running a cumulative delta and you have to like restart. 121 coming in on the bid. Interesting. Yeah, my time and sales reset too. Interesting. An omen? Yeah, man. Oh, that's crazy, Ryan. Liam, does the big trades on Tradeify the same as of the? I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a difficult time interpreting that chat. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really understand. I'm trying here. I'm using all my brain cells. But something's not adding up here. About halfway through the lunch hour, 12:30. Big trades on the Tradeify the same as others. Huh. Oh, someone's spamming the laughing emoji. What's up with that? Big slap up here at the highs, 121. Yeah, 121 came in at, where'd that come in at? 28. That's probably that kind of pickup in delta we're seeing. 28,837? 28,837. Are they underwater? Basically right at price. Tape shown on Tradeify. Yeah, so this tape is the exact same tape you will see. This is markets coming into and being executed on market. Yes. These orders are the same on any platform. This is a live tick feed, CME data. Might be displayed differently, but this is the exact same data that everybody else is getting. Same across the board. SUV, thank you for interpreting that, by the way. That was pretty clutch of you. That was pretty clutch of you, sir. My 161.8 fib is at 93-ish above. What's ES doing? Oh, did ES take the high? Okay, ES just baby pullback and continued higher with a ton of volume being printed. So, like, we just get long. Man, bidding this thing stinks. I can't find a spot to get in on the bid. Do we just take the longs and risk the lows? 25? 35? Do we just, like... Man, ES is like... ES pissing me off a little bit here. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Poor Leopold. Dude. Chat, do we keep up with, like, Wall Street news? Do we know about Leopold? Do you guys know about situational awareness, the hedge fund? All right. 10? Do we get long at 10? We get long. We bid 10. It's not happening. Ken Griffin's new son? Yeah, dude. You know what's even crazier? He got married this weekend. He got married 24 hours after getting liquidated. Granted, he's still up like 40% year to date. So... Bro's not that bothered, but insane that Ken Griffin comes out, says they expect Warsh to be Warsh to hike rates. Think there's going to be a surprise rate hike. Drive down all of his assets. Drive down his entire portfolio. His shorts, like Adobe, go up. They absolutely liquidate them. Ken Griffin buys it for 40 cents on the dollar. And then they send this thing skyrocketing. And memory chips, memory and AI infrastructure getting a bounce. Insane. I mean, I think the Ken Griffin Citadel thing's kind of an internet conspiracy, but like, oh my god. Adobe, he's short Adobe. Adobe catches a bounce too. Like, what are we doing? And then, boom, plummets. All right, well, that's not getting filled. Delta ranging, weird. The Leopold story is hilarious. I was listening to a couple podcasts about that over the weekend. Although he still does have a massive private book. Like, he still is, like, Anthropic. Like, when they IPO, he'll make a ton of money. Also, what money manager doesn't take profits up 400%? Yeah. Hedge funds don't, because they're constantly adding new investors, right? So it's not necessarily about, like, the return for those original buyers. They are constantly chasing new returns. And he still had faith in the AI infrastructure build-out, right? So the issue is that these funds, right? It's not like they're, like, leveraging. Yeah, still has 80% gain, exactly. They're using prime brokers to gain leverage on sometimes not even real, like, stock. Sometimes they're using, like, like contracts within their prime like whoever their prime broker is, they're using multiple prime brokers to try to gain leverage, and the prime brokers are giving them the leverage so that they can have their business, right? They're selling their book to these prime brokers, or they're trying to get a chunk of these books on the prime broker. And so the prime brokers are competing against each other, essentially offering leverage and margin. And so you see him stacking it all up, and then bada bing, bada boom, Buddy gets liquidated. Ken Griffin scoops up his entire public portfolio right before his wedding. Nasty stuff. Nasty stuff, man. Hedge funds are interesting because they take money if they win, they take money if they lose. It's kind of a heads I win, tails you lose situation for investors. That being said, anybody wants to give me $500,000, I'll start a fund. I'll start a fund. True, exactly. See? Any angel investors in chat? Want to wire me $500,000? A small loan of $1 million? $15 could be interesting. I'm in for $350. Don, my man, thank you, sir. Small loan of $1 million and Don's $3.50. There we go, boys. What's the risk reward in this trade? Two to one. No need to invest in a fund, just inverse Kramer. True. True. The inverse Kramer is quite nice. You got $10 for me. Hey. Appreciate you. Oh, did 15 bid? 15 did bid. F, I was reading chat. F. 15 bid. F. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Did wow. 15 bid. Stop. What's the best risk reward ratio according to you? I trade a 2 to 1. I trade a fixed 2 to 1 just because it gives me a better understanding of what will happen on my equity curve as I play out a series of trades. In a 2 to 1 fixed risk reward ratio, all you need is a 34% success rate, theoretically, in your trades to make money. Okay, 15, only got 10 points out of it, really. Kind of popped up to 25, so still could come back down here to test it. 13.5. A little sweep at the low here. Maybe 15 was the bid. Double bottom. Where's that put my stop? Down here at 90. Point of control. Feels heavy. Feels heavy, man. Or it just bases here and continues. What's ES doing? Let's take a look at ES before we commit to this. Okay. Volume point of control sitting lower. Top of the hour in 20 minutes. Could see a bit of a reaction. End of lunch hour, top of the hour, coming into 1 o'clock. A bit of, bit of liquidity coming back into the market. Don't do the thing, man. Don't do it. Okay. We'll toss the bid back on at 10. No, we'll put it back at 15. Why not? 15 still looks good to me. A little aggressive. I mean, we're selling. We're seeing some Delta sell-off, but Delta's kind of ranging. Redditor Mitback referenced it. Damn, was 15 the bid, man? Did we miss it? Did we miss the boat? Don't tell me we missed the boat. Don't tell me we missed the boat. $13? Maybe 13's the better entry. Just a quick sweep and continuation. 13. A lot of selling. 118 coming in. So buyers stepped in, sellers saying hello. I don't want to see too much volume being printed down here, because then we'll rotate the standard deviation curve negative. All right, we're in. Yeah, Anthony, the only speculation I really use is like, you know, kind of an arbitrary move to break even. And I would like a system to move to break even. Typically, it's when I'm 50% of my way to the profit target. That's an auto break even. The only really discretionary thing is like, there are quite a few bounces off of the -2 like this that I just don't like and I don't play. So far, getting a clean bounce off it. We'll see how this plays out. I would love to see us close this candle at like 28,820. But we'll see. We'll see. Back down. Basically into my entry. A lot of selling stepping in. See how buyers react to some selling below the highs. Let's see. Measured pullbacks. It is incredibly simple. And it does not... Right? Like, it doesn't leave a ton of room for speculation. I agree. There is, you know... Again, I use it for context. Keyword... context. I love this bid, but it's taking into account context throughout the day, what we're looking at. Do I think this -2 standard deviation might hold in this scenario? Also, getting my risk out of the way. I don't want my stop anywhere near the lows or a level. I want my stop in no man's land. I want that thing to completely be irrelevant, no reason for us to trade down there. I don't want key levels near my stop. In fact, I'd rather my entry be a key level. It's all context, right? That being said, we're approaching 50% take profit here. So, Ajay, how we feeling? Wait, oh no. Ajay, did you get bottom tick filled? Ajay, did you do the thing? Oh my gosh. Wowzers. Wowzers. All right. Holding up so far. Candle close very much matters here, I think. I want to see a very bullish candle close. Above 30. Candle close above 30. I like it. I like it. Keep in mind, 5 copy, great close. Cool with seeing us come back down to like 25, 24, but I don't want to see us really break below 25. Again, should have been, ATR is at 31. I should have been in micros here, or in minis. If I was in a mini, I would have taken 2 points of drawdown with 12.5 to spare, and 25 points. We would basically be at take profit. But I do think we continue to grind higher and extension above these highs. So, let's see. Break even. Break even. Right up against the 50% 50% move. We'll see. I think close below, like a breakdown back into our entry kind of invalidates this trade anyway, right? Like I'm looking for a break of these highs and a continuation higher. A wick below, yeah, that freaks me out. SUV, I agree. I'm a little worried about continuation higher, but I don't mind the fact that some sellers stepped in here and we're now, you know, kind of, we're putting them in the red here, so we'll see. I'm scared. Hey man, break even's fine too. So if you're gonna take a trade, take your trade with some conviction, right? Although ES not really, ES looks a little nasty. Top of the hour. We've taken a lot of trades going into the top of the hour, and we've been so far pretty lucky to get a good directional top of the hour pump. So it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see. Could very well wick up here, fail to break the high, continue lower. Break even's break even too. But what I was saying is, based on ATR, this is why I should have taken it with minis, because 25 points, we would have gotten it. And we've only taken 2 points of drawdown. So, low ATR, 32.2. Should have listened to my own rules. Should have listened to my own rules here. We'd be out of this trade already. But it is what it is. Give her a chance. We're floating $1,100, $1,200 in profit, so I'm not going to complain here. Let this thing ride. Yeah, SUV. I was a doofus. I didn't think about it. Doofus. Yep. Letting her run. If I wasn't on stream, this would be one of those trades where I'm locked in both ways. I'm locked in break even. I just go like walk around, grab a snack or something. Because I have a feeling we're going to stare at this for a little bit. We'll see. Don't want to see a red close here. I want to see like 840. 840 would be a nice close. Even 8 like 35. Like green close here is nice. SUV, that's what I do. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yusu Fazi. Yes, the time and sales. These trades here are showing the exact trades taken across the entire market. Will be the same on any trading platform you're using or any broker. Will show the same orders. Tick data. True. Take profit just to be closer to winning the bet. Big brain. Big brain. Yeah, but letting it ride. Letting it ride and going. We'd be doing better with the bet. I don't know. It looks healthy. I mean, look at that. Boom. Perfect bid. We shall see. 56. Yeah. I'm a little worried if we do break through the highs. We don't even get up to 63, but we shall see. Where is the top yellow line at, Liam? Top yellow line. Point of control? Let's look at NQ, because I think NQ's volume point of control matters more. Volume point of control way down below at 786. Oh, on the bands? 56. 54. 28, 8, 54 is the +2 standard deviation. Yeah, it is kind of flagging. Eh. Do I pull a Matt? Do I pull a Matt? Matt drew this last week, and it worked. Matt drew one of these last week, and it worked. Boom. Okay. Think this is how this works, right? And then we go blammo. I mean, hey. Hey now. Look at that thing. Look at that beautiful thing right there. Uh-oh. 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 Gotta get rid of that. Gotta get rid of that. I don't like it. I don't like that. It's doing its thing. What did I just do? Stop the drawings? Yeah, agreed. Agreed. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. My bad, we're done. We're done drawing. We're done drawing on the charts. Texas, he said, I don't think Liam wants to win. He just wants to Ken Griffin Jaws. Yeah, honestly. I want to liquidate Jaws. I want to buy his entire portfolio at 40% off. And then I want to make him do shots. I want to make him do shots. Something gross on Match Stream. You're right. Would I ever consider daily pivots? I'm going to be honest. I have no clue how pivots work. I have never traded pivots. Yeah, this, it's looking a little spooky. I don't like this at all. If we appropriately sized with a mini, we would have been paid off the 25 points. Looking for 50 points of follow-through with an ATR at 31. Not totally ideal. Prometheus. Jägermeister sipping, no slamming. Yuck. I mean, Jaeger bombs have a time and a place, but Safety's party. Does anybody have like does anybody have for those of us who are above 21 years old in the United States, does anybody have like a beverage that they've drank so much they can't drink it anymore? Like something that's like banned, like it's blacklisted. Actually, I shouldn't discuss this with you guys because you're gonna go rat out. Oh, I caught myself. I was gonna tell you what my banned beverage is, what I can't do shots of anymore because I've had bad experiences with it. But you would have taken that information, you would have given it to Jaws. Huh. Four Loko. Don't do much tequila. Yeah. I do not, Ajay. What is it? We're very trustworthy. Just tell us. Yeah, all right, Don. How many contracts am I using? This is 5 micros. I should have taken this in minis, though, and adjusted my 2-to-1 break-even to half the size because ATR is low and we will not get follow-through. Ginger Trades, Fireball for me. I love Fireball. I drink it every time I ski. Handing out little shooters on the lift. Risen up the 37-year-old white man sitting on the lift next to me who's telling me about how his knees are giving out, but he still needs to ski. Don't do it. If you ever see a shooter on the ground, it's 99% always a fireball. Exactly. Moved out west. That's when you discovered it. Interesting. 30. What's the length of your standard deviation lines? They are, so it is a linear regression being plotted against, I can actually show you right here, the last 100 candles, and I use it on the 22 tick range chart, sir. Kind of annoyed I missed, Yep, there you go. There you go, sir. Kind of annoyed I missed that. I should have taken that with a mini. The mini would have paid. I broke my own rules. That's why we scale. We're more likely to hit this style trade with a mini if ATR is below 40. Botched that one, huh? Now we're sitting in choppy flag hell. I've also found the longer I tend to stay in a trade with this style, the less likely I am to actually get the fill. Delta is RSI, literally. Like what? I got a Bollinger Band, or like I got a MACD looking Delta here. Can I suggest disgusting shots for the loser? Of course you can. Of course you can, sir. Sergey, I would love your input. Can we just pump here? What is... I'm gonna be honest, Sergey, I have no clue what those are. We're gonna do some Googling here. 1 second. As Jaws would say, stand by. Salty licorice with forest herbs. Okay. Salty licorice with forest herbs. Fisu. Fisu shot. Menthol, eucalyptus, licorice, and a hint of chili? Holy. Holy. Fisherman's friend. I mean, you know what? Sergey, that might just do the trick, sir. All right, noted, noted. Thank you, Sergey. Do it. Do it. Oh, if this works out, I'm punching a hole through my monitor. No. We'll see. What I do like is, since we've been flagging, a lot of sellers have stepped in. If we do see a nice reaction and buy back up to the top, I expect a nice pop through the top with some momentum, some volatility, which I think might be enough to get us to that 28,863 level, right? We need follow through. Not only do we need the high, we need follow through as well. So if a lot of these sellers get stopped and, you know, we see buys get triggered up here, that's good for us. That's good for us. So honestly, seeing sellers stack in around here, sitting through some of this, not getting stop break even and continuation higher would be ideal. We shall see though. We might just wick down below, take us out, and continue higher, and or it just kind of rolls over. Looks like it wants to, right? Sellers are stepping in. They could win. So. Yeah, get to 45 and it doesn't. Exactly. I think if we get back up here, right, wicks get run. If we get back up here, I don't like this double top though. I don't. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Sitting in this one for quite a while. ATR falling off a cliff, getting choppy here. Could be the start of some chop at the highs. Yeah, can Ken Griffin buy this already? I agree. Ken Griffin, turn the buy algorithm on, please. Okay. Oh. Small size buying. No large size buying yet. Delta's still looking like a MACD or RSI or something, like an oscillator. And looks like we're going to get stop break even. Who knows? Don't do it. You make me sit here for 1, 2, 3. I have to sit here for 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes just for this? Just for this? Just for the... Oh, F. Unreal. Unreal. F. Nah, it is what it is. We misjudged that. We should have taken that according to our rules with a mini. With a mini, we would have gotten paid. No, not the bottom tick. Not the bottom tick. Oh, hell no. Hell no, dude. Watch it run. Hell no. Don't. Yo, don't do it. Not like this. Not like this. These are 5 Apex funded accounts. These are actually the legacy accounts we passed during FOMC that we're trading. Not like this. Yeah, Jaws is doing like a rain dance to Fred right now. Jaws is like hitting some weird prayer to try to keep me from making profit. Dude. What indicator is that on the side called? Yo. Jay, are you still in this? Are you still in this from 12? Are you still in this, Jay? Are you still in it? You took the break even as well? All right. Well. F, man. F, man. F. You want to see how I feel right now? This is how I feel. This is how I'm feeling right now. That's how I'm feeling right now. Man. All right. No, on a serious note. Yeah, really. Composite, really. On a serious note, gentlemen, break-even trade is a winning trade. Following the system, it's cool. No harm, no foul. Oh, wow. Okay. 4 break-even trades, I'm getting ready to, like, actually break something. That being said, not losing money, protecting the accounts is the name of the game. Jonah, this is a, 4, SUV, 4, bro. Look at that. Break even. Something's going on today. Fred is pissed. It is 22-tick range chart with, and I'll show you the exact indicator, standard deviation channels. Take a screenshot. Cumulative delta. These are my settings. Take a screenshot if you would like. They should be default, just removing the linear regression. Make sure system is essentially zodiac signs. True. All the payouts I've taken too are zodiac signs as well. True. A lot of zodiac signs in my bank account. Just kidding, TJ. Yeah, is what it is. If we took this with the appropriate sizing, if we followed our system, we would we'd be up 500, but little mistake. All right, gents, I am going to run to the restroom. I will be right back, and then we'll try to get some redemption here, all right? Be right on back. That's how I'm feeling right now. 300 likes, I'll smash this. Damn, bro. All right. We're locked in. We're locked in post bottom tick stop. We're locked in. We're locked in. No. Fender. Fender. When's the giveaway? Ooh, great question. How are we doing on likes? We have 50 minutes left in stream, and then we'll be... Oh, it's raining. And then we will pass it over to Danny. Jay, gonna walk away. Feel revenge trading creeping into your thoughts? I mean, hey. Very important to identify it and avoid that, but very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Yeah, Ajay. Oh, I mean, you gotta look at it like this, right? Like, break even if this thing runs 300 points into what would be profit, break even is still a win. Keeping the accounts alive. You have all week. Why didn't I re-enter? Because I was thinking about smashing a guitar through my screen because... Break even. It's the name of the game. Sometimes it's like that. Protect the accounts. Make money. Don't need to make $10 bajillion a day. I'm happy with $500 here and there. Stack it together. Keep in mind, I'm also copy trading accounts, right? So a winning trade's $2,500. What's the other indicator? Is it a heat map? No, Jonah. This is time and sales. So what this represents is... Wow, that is a brutal yuck. This is a time and sales. So what this represents is every order coming into the market on bid and on the offer. So at the top, anything above 1. Below, I'm filtering for 10 and above. So I'm not trying to figure out, what's happening to price based on this. What I am looking at, though, is are buyers coming in small size? And there's the break of the highs. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. What I'm looking for is... is to be able to differentiate. Bottom tick stop is gnarly. That's gross. Differentiate between buying with size and selling with size, or buying in small size and selling in small size, and how that's impacting delta, essentially. Again, just context. Dude, that is gnarly. I'm gonna get this tattooed on my forehead. This exact trade. There's our take profit. Where did we enter? 13? 63. Yo. Oh my gosh. Chat. Driving me crazy. Explain your strategy one more time. Essentially what I'm looking to do is, on a day where I can identify trend, I'm bidding the -2 standard deviation, looking for a pullback down to the -2 and a return to the +2 on a linear regression. We got that. We just got bottom tick stopped. I'm looking for that, and I trade a tight 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio, always risking $250, moving to break even at the 50% take profit, always looking for $500, just so I can understand my equity curve and how trades are impacting, the money I'm making in the long run. Fred told me this will continue to run. It's called Ticked Out and Go. Yeah, well, this was 5 NQ, 5 MNQ on 5 copy traded accounts. Normally, though, with ATR below 40, down here, you can't see it because it's so low. ATR's at 28.8. That's nasty. With ATR below 40, I trade 1 mini. With ATR above 40, I trade 5 micros. When doing so, I adjust my stop. So, like, my stop will be 12.5 points, risking 250, or it'll be 25 points, based on, you know, half size. I'm essentially giving myself more run out for the market to move, more wiggle room on the stop side and the take profit side, just because markets are moving more or less. What a stinker, huh? Wow. Closed, very nice. Slippage, $2. Whatever, $10. It's fine. Yeah, solo trader, great trade, bro. GG's, brother. GG's. New trader thinking about buying AMD before the close of day, Q2 financial earnings. All right. What I can tell you is I have never once played earnings releases. Let's look at we can look at the expected move, right? We can look at the expected move in terms of percent. So there is an implied volatility range, and it's something like you should be aware of, right? It kind of dictates. Let's see. I mean, we're looking at a plus 11 or minus 11%, I think. Which is crazy. Plus minus. So, scary stuff. Liam, need to get outside and exercise in the sun. Have a great day. Thanks for the bang up stream. Yeah, solo trader. Say what's up. Say what's up tomorrow. We're here every day after Matt. So pop in. Sub. Hit the link in the pin chat. Bookmark the streams. Appreciate you hanging out, big dog. Great trade as well. Lovely trade. Yeah, SUV, are you still long, bro? No, he took profit. He took profit on that. Unless he had partials still running. Yeah, Paul, I primarily trade futures. That's what you're seeing me trade right now. So, can't really help with earnings stuff. That being said, there's a ton of earnings reports this week, so we'll be paying attention to those. See what that does for markets, but... Got long on ES. What's ES doing? Let's see. Brave man. Brave man. Yeah. On accounts with consistency rules, holding past $500 doesn't really make sense for me, but, you know. Does the standard... Yes, so this is a linear regression being plotted against the last 100 candles. So the standard deviation is constantly being fitted to the last 100 candles. That's why, and I will continue to preach this, this is not the be-all, end-all answer, right? In hindsight, indicators look beautiful. When actually taking the trades, it's a little bit more difficult. I use it for context and context alone. It is never the final answer because it is self-confirming. It does auto-update. Yeah, I'm currently copy trading Apex 5 Apex 50Ks. These are the legacy accounts, the current promo they were running. These are the legacy accounts, copy trading 5 of them. I will be probably switching over to my Tradeify funded account in a little bit. If you guys have any questions on the props we are trading, link is pinned in chat. If you want to get the best promo code, best discount code on any of those, code TBM. Link is in chat. Check that out. A little bit about me, gives you the streamer schedule, can help you figure out what prop firm is right for you. If you check in on the stream, we're streaming 17 hours a day. Different people, different strategies, different looks. Really cool stuff. So check that out. Legacy has the intraday trailing. Granted, it is a very cheap barrier to entry, right? Like, it's very cheap. You do have to pay the initiation fee or the activation fee when you get to funded. I'm actually going to be adding Lucid daily accounts, so that's interesting. But yeah, check out the website. There's a ton of information on there. If you have any questions, if you want to take a look, we'll take a look. We'll take a look here. You can look at, you know, whatever accounts you're feeling, whether it's Tradeify, Lucid, TPT, or Apex. Trying to branch out into all of them. Lucid dailies are my next eval that I'll be adding on here. So gamma levels, 820 was negative gamma. Yeah, there's I mean, we're in a negative gamma exposure setup right now, so as we continue to discover price, market makers are forced to hedge against that or buy with the trend or sell with the trend. So bro is throwing me for a loop right now. Who's bro? Me? All right, 40 minutes left until we hand you guys over to Danny. Can run a giveaway here in a little bit. I would like to run a giveaway here in a little bit. I would really like to run a giveaway here in a little bit. How are we doing on likes? How are we doing on likes, boys? Reminder, you need to like the stream to be entered in the giveaway. There's also some other requirements, so don't be a bot. Don't just sit here quietly. Hang out. Say what's up. All right. How's this sound? We will take a look here. How we doing? We're doing all right on likes. You guys are trying. Think it'll come back down today? You know, there's always the argument for like a mean reversion in the afternoon. I could see it. I could see a mean reversion in the afternoon. Yes, sir. I could totally see a mean reversion in the afternoon at some point. That being said, we're up 1.6%, 500 points on the day. I don't know. I mean, so far, pretty strong day. Lots of bidding. Delta's pretty even for what it's worth. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, we'll do one. We'll do one. All right. Chat. I need your feedback. I need your feedback. What account are we feeling? Lucid? Tradeify? Take Profit Trader? Apex? Okay. Ah, there we go. There we go. Well, he has spoken. He has spoken. It will be an Apex giveaway. We'll run it in 9 minutes. Reminder. 9 minutes. 1:30 Eastern. Reminder, gentlemen. If you haven't liked the stream, you will not be eligible. You will not be eligible. So I think the plan is a couple minutes here at 12:30 Central, 1:30 Eastern. We'll run the giveaway. We're going to do an Apex account. After that, we'll go through some trades in the Spec Trades tab in Discord. If you're not in the Discord and you've taken a trade today, you want to show it off, hop in the Discord, toss your trade in Spec Trades, screenshot works. If you've been stopped break even 4 times, like I have, and you want to show that off, show that off. If you've taken a banger, make sure you drop that in there as well. Want to see how we're doing. Pulse check, gentlemen. Who's up? Who's down? How's the week going so far? Sergey. Oh, Sergey, I like it. Sergey, I'm taking notes. So appreciate you, big man. Kristen. Up 1,600. Very nice. What account's that on? Are those evals? I saw you campaigning for Lucid, I think, in chat. Up on the composite, up on the TPT, and down on the Lucid today. I mean, that's the beauty of trading with multiple, oh, an F, okay. Plus 6K from Thursday. Very nice. 2K today. Very nice. Lucid account, one ready for payout. GG's. 1K on an Apex eval. GG, Sergey. The beauty about having multiple accounts, you know, and I've been an Apex only guy for the longest time. Taking a loser on the Apex accounts and saying that's fine, and just switching over to the Tradeify account. Very nice to have other accounts to be able to trade, where you don't feel like you're digging a hole, and you feel like you can kind of just hop back in and take the trades you want to take, without the pressure of drawdown or putting yourself in a worse spot. Been enjoying it a ton. I don't know about you guys. Account rotation is a huge ed. Yeah, it's, you know, and not to mention, all of these different props have, like, you know, different rules, different advantages. You can trade these accounts differently, right? We're going to be trading a Lightning funded on Tradeify, Legacy 50K accounts copy traded on Apex, and soon moving into the daily payout evals on Lucid. So a lot of different styles, different ways you can trade. Fun stuff. When are we running? 5 minutes. 5 minutes, sir. Lucid's the GOAT right now? Yeah, Lucid has some pretty sweet deals. That daily account looks really awesome. Dude, this is infuriating right here. This is a painful thing to watch. This is gross. This is gross. Absolutely ripped through our profit target. Copy trading? Yeah. Mitch! What's up, Mitch? How we doing, Mitch? Hey, Liam, you're way late into this? Hey, better late than never, huh? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So far today, we've been stopped to break even 4 times. Why are you terrible, Mitch? What's going on? I like Apex, cheap evals. Yeah. I mean, there's pros and cons to all of these accounts, right? And especially with, like, you know, where you're at in your journey trading. So check out the pinned link if you have any questions. Can help you determine what prop is best for you. So check that out. Mitch, what's going on, dude? First thing I see is terrible. What? True. NQ working on it. What's ES doing? What's ES doing? Took a 50-point winner. Very nice. Setup got insta-stop on a bottom tick. On 3 straight trades. Break even for the day. Locked out. Yep, it'd be like that. Mitch, you want to see some depressing artwork here? Look at this. We can be depressed together. And it's just pumping. Up 480 points on the day. All of them ran for take profit. That's brutal. Absolutely juicing. Oh, man. Locking out was a win. Yeah. Locking out can be a win. Hey, break even's a win. A loss can be a win, right? Like, I don't know. We don't talk about it enough. Losers are part of trading. You're not going to be green every day. You're going to lose. It's part of it. And if you can't handle that, don't do it. It's dumping? Yeah, it's dumping. Look at it dumping. Absolutely dumping. Yeah, we're dumping today. Mental win. Yeah. Yeah. And the good news, Mitch, you didn't take any heat. Didn't take any heat because you locked yourself out. That's a win. Red 3 days in a row, small losses, but still up today. Exactly. Exactly. Following your rules, taking controlled losses. It's a win. It's a win in anyone's book. Managing bad trades for small losses, break evens. Exactly. Right idea, gentlemen. It's hard to look at this and say that's a win. But it is. It is. It's hard to look at it. You gotta get over that stuff. All right, gentlemen, 2 minutes here. And we will fire off the giveaway. Apex giveaway. Reminder, if you're lurking in chat and you're not liking the stream, you won't be eligible. You won't be eligible. So. Is it a no activation Apex account? I think it is. There is an activation fee, yeah. The Apex giveaways do have activation fees. So if you pass it, you do need to do that. SUV. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How'd you figure that one out, sir? I can't confirm nor deny. I actually don't know the details. I just know he can vibe code. He can vibe code. I'll tell you that. All right, let's see here. Oh, there you go. From the man himself. From the man himself. All right, gentlemen, ladies. Quick reminder. I'll explain this while we run the giveaway. I'm going to explain it so many times that when you inevitably mess it up, I'm just going to stare at you. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Apex in chat to enter. Here's how this is going to work. When we run the giveaway, you need to head over to the link on screen. When you head over there, follow the instructions. Grab the code, paste that code back into YouTube chat to verify. Verify, and then go back over to that tab and your code is waiting. There will also be a link in chat that gets automatically typed out. You can just follow that. Follow the link, go over there, get the code, paste it back in YouTube chat, and then your code will be on that tab. Uh-oh. Yeah, so what do we do if Matt wins it? Is that like denying the allegations is going to be crazy? Yeah, exactly, Sergey. Matt entering the giveaway. Hey, I mean, we might as well, right? SUV. We take to the streets of Austin to protest. Yeah, Tex. I'll fly in for that. All right. 80 of you so far. We can do better than that. We got to do better than that. Rejecting off the top here a little bit. Interesting spot. Interesting spot. I agree. I think most entries will stay. Reminder. Reminder. You're not eligible if you don't hit the like button. And we certainly aren't running it until we get to 100 entries. Might cut it off there. Anyone after that, too late. Matt only shows up for the giveaways. Shaking my head. You know, he might have been lurking in chat. 160. There you go. What is this song? 1 second, gentlemen. Sorry. Stream beats wild right now. $93? Come on, what are we doing? All right, one last time. One last time for those of you with 3 brain cells. When I run the giveaway, there will be a link in chat. There will also be a link on the screen. Follow that link. Go get the code. Copy it. Paste it into YouTube chat. And then head back over here. When you head back over, and then head back over to that tab. When you head back over to that tab, good to go. Go full screen for the drawing. Full screen, heard. We talking full screen, full screen? I like it. Boys. Oh. One extra person snuck in. We're closing it. Drum roll. Oh. Yikes. Oh. 32 of y'all not hitting the like button? 32 of you lurking in here not hitting the like button? Wow. Exposed. 32 of you exposed? Wow. Okay. Well, better odds for the rest of you. Oh. Called out. Oh. Called out. Volume profile trader 1. Follow the link. It's in chat. Thank you for being a real one. So many people shamed. Oh. Go over to app.tbm.gg/claim. Grab the code. Phenomenal. You got a minute, 20 seconds. Grab the code, paste it in YouTube chat. And then go back over to that tab and get your Apex code. You got a minute left. There we go. GG, sir. Go back over to that tab and your giveaway will be there. Wow, that is phenomenal. Matt, excellent job. Can we get a round of applause? Can we get a GG's for Matt for filtering out the bots? Can we get a round of applause? Exposed. Wow, that was phenomenal. Yeah, GG's. Phenomenal. Way better. We love that. Exposed. Oh, this is going to haunt me for the rest of the day. Oh my gosh. Matt, those bottom ticks this morning, those bottom ticks carried over into stream here. We we got bottom tick stopped. Break even. Rough stuff. Sorry, bots. Yeah. Ryan, I think your odds of winning have improved. I think your odds of winning have significantly improved, sir. That's brutal. We love that. That's phenomenal. Round of applause for all the bots. Getting eliminated. All right, boys. Boys. Did anyone toss trades in the Spec Trades tab? No, absolutely no one. Nobody wants to show off a trade today, huh? No one wants to show off? Did the bots click like? Who knows what the requirements are? I do know liking the stream is one of the requirements. That's all I know. Get got. I don't know. Yep. Jay, it's how it goes. You're short? Since the open, you can show off? Oh yeah, drop that artwork. That's beautiful artwork. Man, the odds were so good. Yeah. For those of you that are in here hanging out, very good odds. 1 in 69? I'd take those odds. All right. Bots got stopped out today. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. All right. -2's at 28,840, way down below. Yeah, I thought maybe 10 people would get booted. Maybe 10 people out of the 100, 10%. Thought maybe 10 people would get booted. I didn't think we'd see 30% get absolutely booted from the lobby. Get wrecked. Get wrecked is right. GG's get wrecked, noob. Exactly. Exactly. Huh. Would love to grab another pullback. I'm not seeing it. All right. Still seeing a ton of bidding up here. Do you think they have the stream muted? I don't know. As much as pumpage is nice, it's hard to trade. Yeah. Yeah, it is hard to trade, man. I mean, we've tried. We've tried. Haven't gotten the follow through either time. Ryan, what is this link, bro? Yes. Yes. Listen to Matt. Listen to Matt. Pinned in chat. Pinned in chat. Also in the description. Head over to the new site. If you have any questions about props, you'll find the answers there. It can be overwhelming with how many props there are, right? Different rule sets. He just says, get out of here, bear. It can be overwhelming with how many new props there are, how they're different, how they're the same, different style accounts. You have straight to funded, you have daily payouts, you have funded rules, eval rules, copy trading. There are a ton of pros and cons with the different firms. So if you have a question, head over there. That's your first stop. If you don't find the answers you're looking for, just ask me in chat. Hop in the Discord. Ask any of us. Exactly. Yep. We're all happy to talk about it, so. Ryan. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look together. Shall we, gentlemen? Let's take a look together. Let's take a look together. Not only, oh, who's that guy? Who's that guy right there? Not only is there a beautiful picture of my face, but you can find information on any of the 4 props we are trading. Find out a little bit about me, my trading style, the accounts I prefer. You can compare the firms, right? Payout rules, eval rules, pros, cons, why you might want to skip that specific type. Lucid, take profit, Tradeify. Literally everything you need. Find current deals, what the sites are running. Lastly, meet the streamers. We're live 17 hours of the day. Head over here. Check out Danny's, see what he's trading, what he likes to trade. If you have questions, ask questions. Is this the pullback we're going to get? That's mildly frustrating. Is this the only pullback we're going to get? And we're just going to keep ripping higher. I mean, we're closing in on 29K. Who called out 29K earlier? Who said 29K earlier? Because, SUV. It's the slick back hair, huh? We're closing in on it. We're like 110 points away from 29K. I can see her. 28,955 is your take profit. Matt's base hit and psychology videos, you're absolutely goated. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, largely the reason I trade. I think, you know, largely the reason a lot of people in Discord, Jaws, myself, Jamie, why we all trade. So, also another great resource, the main channel. If you're new to trading futures, head over there. A wealth of information. A wealth of information. Base hits plus Apex accounts equals the meta. I would tend to agree. I would tend to agree, SUV. We have some serious work to do on these funded accounts, man. It would have been lovely for one of these trades to play out, one of these 4 break-even trades. We got plenty of room. Patience pays off, but man, we got some work to do. I mean, is ES just pumping back through the highs? Yeah, ES pumping through the highs. Do we just take, like, the... Jaws needs the handicap still on the eval? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, keep in mind, we are in the process of signing these documents here. Trilateral agreement. So we're amending these documents. Jamie will be included. So there's a new threat to worry about. And Jamie is quite aggressive. So, new threat to worry about. 2 of us will be stuck taking shots. So... got some work to do. Trilateral. Trilateral agreement. Exactly. Ryan. Ryan, the auto oh, it's real. Oh, it's real. I'm consulting the lawyers behind the scenes, but we're getting that all signed up. Should be good to go. Debuts. Yeah, household. The auto translates wild on that. What's ES doing? Cheap shorts for sure. Who wants to step in the way of this thing? Not me. 74. 50 is interesting, but it's asking for a lot. ATR down at 24.1. We're going absolutely nowhere. Job roll in the Fast and the Furious. Wow. What a callback, huh? Yusuf, what does ATR tell you? ATR is essentially an average size for the candles on that look back. So let me pull up my ATR here. So looking back across 14 5-minute candles, the average candle size across the last 14 has only been 23. ATR is a great tool when it comes to sizing positions and understanding what the market is doing on a candle-to-candle basis, right? So what this is telling me is I can roughly expect the next candle movement from top of the wick to bottom of the wick to be 23.3. That being said, we are trending down, so it might be a little smaller. Yeah, I used to run a 14 and a 5 ATR simultaneously to get a gauge of what was going on, but Liam, need your opinion. My trading strategy, I have 2 setups that you look for. One of them wins like 70% of the time, but you only get 1 to 2 setups per session. Other one, win about 30, but big wins. Thoughts? It's an interesting spot to be. %70 is 70%. If you are actually getting 1 to 2 shots at a 70% success rate trade, that is quite high probability. Take that. Take that. I don't mind. Yeah, profit factor matters, and I don't mind looking for both trades, right? Like, check spec trades. SUV, what did you do, bro? Let me look. This dude's about to drop a 300-point bomb on our heads. Let's see. SUV, you're a wild man, bro. All right. All right. This is gross. This is gross. SUV is long from 28,653. No, 28,388. Long from 28,388. Yuck. Closing in on his target here. About to hit TP. Wow. Guaranteed $2,000 trade. Locked in. Ginger, appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out. Closed it out already? Gnarly. So you closed out for 500 points or what? 480 points? Yo, SUV. Mad respect. Yo, GG's to SUV. Does this not deserve a GG's? Are you not entertained? What are we doing, chat? Out around 500 points? Chat. Give the man his flowers, please. Please give the man his flowers. Great trade, bro. Off the closure of the gap. Wow. Tis a beautiful trade, sir. One day I want to be like SUV. Yeah, man. Don't we all? Don't we all want to be like SUV? What do we... I think we all want to be like SUV. Wow. GG's, man. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Dilly says, SUV is the new Nancy Pelosi. What do you think about that, SUV? I don't know what to think about that. SUV is the new Nancy Pelosi. She does bank. That is true. That is true. Is the market slow because of Treasury refunding? We are in a slow, controlled grind to the upside. I mean, we were moving. We were moving this morning. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. $28,900. Wow. It's just going. Absolutely no pullbacks. It's just going. Insane. Getting a little dicey up here. 51, 13, 13, 10. Market's just doing its thing, man. Okay. Absolutely ripping through 29. Or through 28,900. See, I hate this positioning, though. I hate this positioning, though. 28,900, big round number, but like, ugh. Puts our stop below. Still above that wick. Don't like it. And it's just going to run. 876. Added to a little later. Huh. Do we just hit market buy? Do we just spam market buy? What's going on? Just kind of got jump scared. I had a bunch of pictures of Nancy Pelosi up on my screen. That was kind of crazy. Oh, Jodo dropped a trade. All right, let's see it. It's kind of a crazy looking trade. All right, Jodo. Just stacking orders. Average order. Average exit? Is that what I'm seeing? Am I seeing... Jodo, if you're here, am I looking at average order, average exit once you... I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm lost. Need a mean reversion to happen during Asia? Yeah. I could see it. I could see it. So far, we have not gotten that during the regular trading hour session. So far, we're just absolutely yoinking straight into the sky. Jodo, went 25 MNQ and had multiple entries. Okay, so that profit target and stop loss you had in the background, was that average entries based on, like, your positioning, 5 at a time? So was that your average, like, your average entry, what your average stop would have been after getting in 25? Dude. I mean, 80s to 20s, look at that. If you played the 80 to 20, you're looking golden. Got you. Well, nice trade. Very nice trade, sir. How do we get in here? How do we get in this thing? We tried, and Fred politely told us to go home and never get long again, I guess. Maybe this was our pullback to 80. Oh, man. Tough scene today, huh? Almost top of the hour? True, true. 2 o'clock. All right. Gentlemen. Gentlemen. Danny goes live. Wow, time flew by, huh? Gentlemen, Danny's going live in 2 minutes. He can stare at this thing while it slow grinds higher and fail to catch a bid because I'm sick and tired of it. All right? I'm sick and tired of the break-evens. I'm sick and tired of the stop-outs. He is live right now. So, I will automatically push you guys over there. That being said, an easier way, link is in chat. Start heading over there. Say what's up to Danny. Start heading over there. Say what's up to Danny. Appreciate you guys hanging out all day. Fun stream. Despite getting stopped break-even 4 times. Almost smashed a guitar through the screen. But good day. Accounts are safe. Accounts are... We're just ripping? We're just ripping? Okay. Well, head over there. Say what's up to Danny. Make sure you smash his like button. If you guys want a giveaway, remember what happened. Remember all the bots getting booted. So, hop over there and say what's up. Everybody new, appreciate you hanging out. If you have any questions, you want to check out any of the props we're trading, last chance. Link in the pinned comment, tbm.gg/Liam. I will be back tomorrow after match stream, bright and early. Paul, appreciate it, man. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, Danny is live, so go say what's up to him for me. Peace, appreciate you guys. Link is in the chat. Head over there. Fun day. We have all week. We have all week to make some money. So, I will catch you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we can make a little bit more happen here. Be smart, be patient, keep your accounts alive, and I will catch you tomorrow. GG's, peace.